Beach, Virginia is a small, quaint beach town with one traffic light and around 4,000 residents. It is about an hour and a half south of Washington, D.C., on the beautiful Potomac River. Although it is quiet during the winter, summer brings this little town to life with visitors coming from near and far. Warm weather activities include festivals, swimming, boating, sunbathing, shopping, fishing, and more. The town has historic charm, restaurants, art galleries, and entertainment. In mid-April, Osprey lovers flock to Colonial Beach for the Virginia Osprey Foundation's annual Osprey Festival. A unique activity in midsummer is the banding of osprey chicks. Colonial Beach has around 50 active osprey nests during the breeding season. Nests are found on platforms built atop poles, trees, channel markers, and unexpected places. Easy access to osprey nests is essential for banding. Banding allows for data collection for research and analysis on migration patterns, lifespan, territories, and more. Collecting osprey data helps osprey sustainability. Aluminum bands etched with individual numbers are placed on an osprey's leg. Transponders are not used as they are too heavy and expensive. Therefore, research data relies on people spotting a tagged bird and reporting its number to www.reportband.gov, the government's data collection agency. It is also a source for finding nests in public locations. Fortunately, many nests in Colonial Beach are conducive for banding, mostly in the area known as The Point. The Point is a peninsula bound east and west respectively by Irving Avenue and Monroe Bay Avenue, and the loop is lined with osprey nests on platforms and in trees. The banding starts early in the morning, around 7:30. The Virginia Osprey Foundation organizes the banding. Ken Smith, a licensed raptor bander, runs the show. Now retired, Ken's current career is voluntary, a far cry from his previous job as an attorney. The birds to be banded are typically 4 to 6 weeks old. The birds have not fledged or have yet developed the urge to fly, so it is relatively sure they won't jump out of the nest. Joni and Barry Millward, founders of the Virginia Osprey Foundation, select nests based on their location, the number of chicks in the nest, and the ability of a bucket truck to be parked near the nest. In the year of this video production, 9 nests were visited and 25 chicks were banded. The banding group includes volunteers from the Virginia Osprey Foundation, birders, curious vacationers, and possibly a newspaper reporter, photographers, and filmmakers. The bucket truck and crew, manned by Marvin and Dakota Nees of the Nees Tree Care Service of King George, Virginia, donate their time and truck for this worthy event. The driver decides how to position the truck so the bucket can be maneuvered close to the nest. Its positioning is critical for the safety of both Ken and the osprey chicks. The truck's legs are lowered for additional stability. For extra protection, Ken is harnessed into the bucket. As the bucket moves closer to the nest, an agitated mother osprey leaves the nest but will stay close by to monitor her chicks keenly. She often tries to scare the bucket away by strafing and screaming at the intruders. If an osprey nest is built on a platform, minimal sticks may have been used. When this happens, there is no cup walls to keep chicks from jumping out. In these cases, Ken covers the top of the nest with a fishing net. This allows him to reach under the net and safely remove the chicks while preventing others from jumping out. The net is only removed when the chicks are safely returned to the nest. Chicks have 4 talons on each foot. The talons are fully grown at 1 inch and are very sharp, as are their beaks. They will use them to protect themselves if necessary. Ken wears thick protective gloves and gently grabs a young chick with a soft towel. He places it carefully in a tote bag, 1 per bag. The bucket is lowered and a volunteer carries the tote bags to the banding table. A banding table has been set up with sequentially numbered bands, pliers, and a notebook for recording each chick. A spray bottle is filled with water. A spray or two will help cool the chick in the sometimes near 100-degree weather. Who wants to help with the banding, Ken asks. An enthusiastic volunteer is selected, and a different volunteer participates at each nest. Carefully, Ken lifts the osprey out of the bag. He explains to the volunteer partner to keep their face away from the osprey. Ken's hands are critically positioned around the bird for banding. His hands hold both sides of the chick. Wings are held close to its body, and Ken's fingers keep its long legs positioned for banding. The volunteers are instructed to place their hands exactly over Ken's hands, and then Ken slowly slips his hands away from the bird. The volunteer is now securely holding the osprey in the proper position with minimum pressure, and the banding begins. A band is removed from the ring, and the number is recorded. Ken opens the band and carefully places the band around the osprey's extended leg. He closes the band securely and locks it into place with pliers. It fits loosely but will not fall off because of the osprey's large foot. Now the osprey is transferred back to Ken. Ken places his hands over the volunteer's hands while the volunteer slowly slips their hands away. Ken places the bird back in the tote bag. He gives it a few sprays of water, and the bird is ready to be returned to the nest. Every volunteer is ecstatic about this experience. One proclaimed, "The osprey is so soft and light. Its little heart was beating so fast." Before placing the chick in the nest, Ken takes this opportunity to remove harmful and unnecessary items often found in osprey nests. Ospreys are real scavengers when it comes to building their nest and will grab anything that can fortify their home, even potentially dangerous materials. Items found in nests include fishing lines, shorts, plastic bags, rope, flip-flops, wooden house numbers, and much more. True banding success occurs when a banded bird number is reported to www.reportband.gov. For more information on banding, go to www.usgs.gov. To watch Osprey cams across the country live, go to osprey-watch.org. There is a live cam in Colonial Beach for your viewing pleasure. Thank you for watching, and thank you to all the volunteers who made this a huge success. And don't forget to keep your binoculars close so you can report any banded bird you see.